Hi all. Back again on a Tuesday. I did some shopping on the way home and came home to a wonderful new deck arrival today. And this is one that I got through, I sort of found it by accident on the internet, called Tarot Arts in Pasadena, California. And I put in the order for this on Saturday. And of course yesterday was a holiday and it's here today. So another amazing fast delivery. So I'm always happy to give a shout out to businesses that really triumph in the customer service department, as these folks have. I've had 2 emails from them already, and you know, just kind of following up and saying thanks for your business. And so here's the tarotarts.com, and I got a good price on the Ancestral Path Tarot. Oh, I didn't realize it was so big. I was wondering why the box was so heavy. And we just got some little packing materials there, and they threw in this lovely bag, this lovely velvet bag. There were several colors to choose from, and I went with this gorgeous green. I hope this is coming out okay. It's looking a little strange on my computer camera, on the camera view screen here. It's looking teal, but it is absolutely just a beautiful emerald green color. Maybe it's this thing. Let's try a different. Does that look a little better? I don't know. Trust me, it's beautiful emerald green. So I have, oh wow, that just barely fit, the Ancestral Path Tarot, which I know is not new, and it has been out for, you know, these many years, and then was unavailable for a while and is now available again. And so I decided, well, I had never really looked at it before. I'm not sure why. But I've been looking at it again, or really checking it out lately, and decided I liked the images a lot better than I thought I would. And of course we all know it's by Julie Cuccia-Watts. And this thing is big. Wow. Let me see. It looks like it's 3 by 5. I think that's what it is now. Oops. So, oh. No, it's almost 4.5. What is that? 2, 3. I don't know. You can see it. By 5.5. So, wow. That's big. Did not know it was that big. So we can get this open without messing up the flaps. There we go. So I'm assuming, you know, this is the excuse me, sorry. Yeah, this is the new edition. It's got the new backs. Oh my goodness, this is just, no, it's going to be too dark. Well, maybe not. I'm always fighting to find the right settings with this camera to get the colors accurate and enough light. So this is my US games. And we have our little white book, which is not so little. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see, yeah, that's the 2019 version. Originally published, looks like 1995. And a little background on the tarot. Some definitions, major arcana. And then the minors. So, basic Celtic cross spread is included. Okay, so we got slightly different suits. We got a suit of Sacred Circles, which I assume takes the place of Pentacles. We got swords, staves, or batons, wands. Not unheard of for them to be called staves. Cups, and then sacred circles, which I did not know. The usual cover card, title card, and a little bit about the Ancestral Path. You can pause that if you want to read that. And here are the cards. And I understand this is actually a self-portrait by Julie. So that's her as the Fool. Very meta. Her holding up a card of her, holding up a card of her. Magician. Yeah, it's funny how sometimes we're just not ready for a deck. And then years later we'll look at it and go, why did I never see this before? That is a stunning High Priestess. That's really beautiful. You get the Kabbalistic tree of life there on her. I don't know if that's a scroll going over her leg. The Empress. I'm just not sure it's getting the colors. Let's see. Oops. Is that any better? I don't know. I just always have so much trouble with the glare. Okay. Yeah, that's just not going to work. That is quite the Emperor. I love this Hierophant card. Lovers. And Chariot. These colors are just beautiful. They're so rich. Really saturated. I like the lions. And Justice. I just realized these are not numbered. We have the titles, but no numbers. That is an amazing hermit. What's he got there? It's like stars flowing out of his hand. A wheel. Oops. Okay. That's very cool. We've got like a very primeval scene down here with standing stones. And then the universe up here. Oh my goodness. So that's what happens when I try to hurry up and do a video when I get home. I'm just not organized. And this was done long before it became the thing to have a very multicultural deck. That's really interesting, the Hanged one. Look at the umbilical cord wrapped around his leg there. Or her. Death. Looks like the boatman coming for him. I just realized I don't have a whole lot of battery on the camera, so I'm not going to try not to belabor it too much. Oh my goodness. Shades of Notre Dame here. 25 years before it happened. Oh, what a fabulous star card. Just perfect. The star card is always my make or break card with a deck. I have to like the star card and the moon. Moon is absolutely critical too, but the star card is my card. Just love it. Is that focusing? I don't think it is. There we go. That's better. And the world. Boy, I could just look at that all day. Oh, we have such a beautiful planet. Oops. So the swords are based on Asian culture. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, wow. I have never seen this card in all these years. I have never seen most of the cards in this deck. There's a few that people tend to show all the time. I think this is one of them. But I had never seen that Princess of Swords before. But yeah, like I was saying, it's funny how one day you see a deck and you think, meh, not for me. And then years later, all of a sudden, oh yeah, gotta have it. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous art in this. I feel like I've just had so many decks coming in lately, but man, there's just so many amazing decks out there right now. And this one being back in print and available again. And I think you can get them through Julie as well, through Printer Studio if you go to her website. Yeah, this is another very popular card that people tend to show a lot. I've seen this one before. So beautiful. Steps. This looks like it's based on Egyptian culture. Yep. That's wonderful. Give a whole different flavor to your readings. God, absolutely gorgeous. Air full of ibises. They look like ibises. You know, maybe I'm glad I held out for this version since it's borderless. The original had white borders going around. And this is just the card, just the image. Just wonderful. These really deserve this large format like this. Wow. And the cups are, looks like Celtic or British Isles. She does not look very happy. Beautiful. Beautiful card though. Like Galahad. Wow. Princess of Cups. Makes me think of Morgan Le Fay. What got going on down here? Yeah, it's too close. I wonder if the book explains who any of these characters are. Take a quick look. No. No, I guess they're not supposed to be anybody in particular. I was just wondering if it was characters out of the Arthurian cycle or... And it doesn't name anybody specifically. Come on. There we go. That's better. Wow. Wow. Such rich coloring. God. These are absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm always thinking Guinevere and Lancelot and King Arthur there. But that was not a happy story, and Three of Cups generally is. So maybe that's her father giving her hand in marriage or something. Let's hope that's her beloved. Yeah, this is going all backwards, but and then sacred circles are Native American based. These are beautiful without feeling like, you know, it's not the... I always worry, anytime I see any kind of Native American mention in tarot, I'm always, you know, worried about cultural appropriation and, you know, cultural strip mining. And, but this, it's not like, you know, beautiful white girls depicted as Indian maidens. It's, I mean, these people look Native American. They have the features, and they don't just look like Caucasians dressed up like Indians, which absolutely drives me bonkers. Just gorgeous. These really are fabulous. I know I say that a lot, but I'm fairly picky about the decks I buy anymore. There's a lot of decks that just really don't appeal to me. Maybe because I have so many and I've kind of figured out what I like over the years. I have somewhere north of 160 decks now, so I have a good many that I really don't care for, that I buy thinking, well, yeah, it looks okay, and then I get it and open it and it's like, no. Beautiful, beautiful. I guess everybody saw the backs. Yeah, beautiful. So they are, like I said, they are enormous cards, so if that's a problem for you, I don't know, you could always just kind of mix them around or find other ways to shuffle. I guess you have to get creative, but I'm not sure if she still has the smaller, I think she might have still the smaller versions available if that's something you wanted. I'll find the link to her website and the printer studio where you can order directly from her if you want. Yeah, this is definitely going to be challenging, but I think well worth it. So yeah, nice little surprise to come home to so quickly tonight. Always makes me happy when that happens. And I do have a couple more still coming, so I want to start doing some other videos besides just these unboxings. Just start talking about some of the decks that I have that I like a lot, and maybe some of the ones that I'm not so fond of. And I don't know, I keep toying with the idea of getting rid of some of them, but I'm always so afraid that, like this, the way this happened, like years ago I wasn't attracted to this deck, and now I'm finding it absolutely gorgeous and I love it. And so I'm always afraid if I part with a deck I'm going to regret it later and then I'll have to rebuy it, but I guess that's the risk you run. But yeah, so I am really, really delighted with this. I love the new format. It's huge. Like I said, it's going to be tricky to work with for people with small hands, but yeah, I think it's worth trying. It's a beautiful deck. So anyway, I guess I've rambled long enough for tonight. So have a good evening or day tomorrow or whenever you happen to see this. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you like, please subscribe. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.